Good morning, everybody. It's Joe again. I want to continue my series for the occasional investor or for the starting cryptocurrency investor. And today I want to talk to you guys about risk allocation or risk levels and budget allocation. And as you probably know, there is this old saying that if you want higher rewards, then you will need to take higher risk. Okay. For example, if you put all your money into a savings account, the, the risk is very small, but also the rewards. On the other side, for example, if you put all your money into a lending platform, you might have a lot of rewards, let's say something about $100 each day, depending on the budget that you have allocated to it. But there is also high risk, and you might lose everything if the site goes down or something like that. So you need to think upfront about this. About it depends a bit on your profile, and you will need to find a balance between risk on the one side and the rewards on the other side. And you need to feel the most important thing, guys, is that you feel comfortable with this. Okay. So let me give you a concrete example. Me, myself, I'm rather conservative investor. And um, I prefer to play things to keep things safe. Yeah. And I have developed an insightful tool, budget pyramids. And as you see, if you take low risk, it's on the bottom of the pyramid. And the higher you go, the more risk that you are taking, but and probably also the higher the rewards will get. And at the top of the pyramid, you have high risk and high rewards. And what I would suggest to you guys, the higher the risk goes, the less budget you will allocate to the risk level. So as you can see here, most part of my budget is allocated to low risk investments. And then the higher you go, the less risk, the less budget you will allocate to it. So let me give you guys some concrete examples. On the low risk part, I have allocated something of 50% of my budget towards this. And that means I bought some Bitcoin, I put it on a hardware wallet. I have also invested some of my cryptocurrency to margin funding on exchanges that I also consider to be low risk things. So that's the low risk part. Then one level higher, you have the medium risk. Then I will allocate less budget. It will be something in a range of 30 to 40%. And here you will have things like trading. You will have things like cloud mining or investing into um, gambling casinos, for example. And the smallest part of my budget, something about 10%, that's allocated to high risk, high reward lending platforms like a BitConnect or like a Gold Reward. But what you really need to keep in mind, guys, is it's very easy to lose money, but not that easy to make money. So, yeah, as Warren Buffett Warren Buffett has said. First rule is don't lose any money. So you might, you really want to think about this before doing anything, okay? This is a bit my budget allocation. As I said previously, it depends strongly about the profile that you have. Um, but it's most important that you feel at ease with the decision that you take. And if something goes bad, or if something doesn't go as planned, that you don't start panicking. Because as I explained in my previous video about the 10 rules of thumb, once you start panicking, you will start taking bad decisions. Okay, so yeah, that's something very important to be aware of. And also, something very important with risk allocation um, is how easy it is to withdraw the money once you need it. Once you need it. To, once again, to give you a very quick example, within the lending platforms, for example, I consider it to be a very high risk to activate a lending, because when you do that, your money is fixed on the site for approximately 200 days, 250 days, something like that. But if you do the staking, for example, then your money is on your computer into a wallet, and you can stop each moment if you want. You can withdraw it to an exchange to sell it at the moment of your liking. So I consider this to be lower risk. I'm not Pay attention, guys. I'm not going to say that I would put it here somewhere in this range, not at all, because yeah, if the site goes down, your coins will be worthless, but it will be more something here in this range. Yeah, some of these things are really in a gray zone, so you still want to pay attention towards this. Okay. Yeah. So that's a bit what I wanted to discuss with you guys. So here you have an insightful tool. You you will want to consider upfront what is your total budget, yeah, and which part of the budget that you want to allocate to each different risk level. Very important, guys. And you really need to have this kind of pyramid in place and not a reversed pyramid, so that 50% or 60% of your budget is allocated to high risk programs. No, 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 don't do that, guys. Very, very dangerous. Okay, so this will be my last video for this year. um, Before going, I wanted to wish you all the best for 2018. I want to wish you massive profits. I want to wish you the best for you and your family. And I want to wish you good health in 2018. And we will talk again in the new year. So that will be it for this video, guys. If you like it, then please subscribe to my Steemit account, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and yeah, we will talk in 2018. That's it, guys. Keep it simple and keep it real. Bye.